What's going on, YouTube, spookies, and gamers all across the world? It's your boy, SpookyBear, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the Diamond Achievement or PlayStation 4 trophy for Black Ops 4 Zombies. My home is the arena. Before I get into the video, I want to take a second to plug my Twitch channel. I'll flash it up on the screen and also link it in the description below, but I've recently started streaming. I stream games like Blackout or Black Ops 4 Zombies, Madden. I'll really play whatever you guys want me to play, so be sure to leave your comments below on what you guys want to see me stream, and make sure you click the link in the description so you can follow my Twitch channel and get notified whenever I go live. So without further ado, let's jump right into the guide. The first thing that you need to know about this achievement is that it is generally easier to do by yourself. The starting area on this map is very easy to train zombies on, and having a few extra players can crowd the area and make the zombies act a little less predictably. However, it shouldn't be too difficult to accomplish with 2 players because that's how I did it. After that, you need to know what you're doing. This achievement requires that you stay in the arena without opening a door for the first 20 rounds of the game. Now, this can either be really hard or pretty easy, and you should know whether or not you're going to make it relatively early into the game, because when you spawn in, there are 4 challenge banners. Each of the banners gives each player a few challenges to accomplish in order to earn rewards. After completing the 3rd challenge, you will be rewarded with a Pack-a-Punched or upgraded Strife, which is the wall weapon pistol for the starting area of the map. This weapon will allow you to get to round 20 fairly easily. However, you don't always get 3 straight challenges that don't require you to leave the starting area. A lot of times, the 3rd challenge requires you to do something like slide under a trap or get kills with the shield. That requires that you open one of the doors. Therefore, if you complete the first 2 challenges and can't do the 3rd, I suggest you quit and start over in hopes that you're luckier the next time. This is much easier to do by yourself because it is much less likely that 2 or 4 players get 3 challenges in a row that don't require them to leave the starting room to get the Pack-a-Punch pistol. So when Ross and I did this challenge, it took us a few times to get lucky enough for both of us to not have to leave on the 3rd challenge. Like I said, if you have to leave on the 3rd challenge, you're probably not going to make it to round 20 unless you're a zombies god. So by all means, if you're a god at zombies, don't worry about it. You'll make it. But if not, I suggest that you just start over. The first real challenge of this achievement is in round 4 when the fire starts. Now, at the beginning, it's not very hard. The fire is pretty avoidable, but as the rounds start to get harder, the fire becomes more of a nuisance. This will definitely be the most difficult part of the achievement, since you are already at most 4 hits away from going down at all times. The 60 damage that the fire does is a constant challenge, and it is important to take the fire damage as few times as possible. The best way to do this is to run in a circle around the starting area and try to time when you have to cross the flame-throwing portions of the floor. Sometimes taking fire damage is unavoidable, so if you have to take the fire damage, try to minimize the risk by making sure that you have high enough health to not go down, and that there also aren't any zombies close enough to hit you immediately before or after you take the fire damage. The biggest thing is to take the fire rounds slowly. Worry less about killing the zombies and worry more about managing your health and making sure that you don't die unnecessarily. It doesn't matter how long the round takes as long as you live through it. The next thing worth talking about are the boss zombies. Now, the boss zombies that are bigger, that jump and try and hit you or throw the axes, aren't necessarily the problem. If you make sure you're running in a circle and constantly turn and look forward to make sure there isn't a big guy waiting for you, you should be fine. The biggest challenge past the fire are the big, ugly, praying mantis, acid spitter looking mother... You know what I'm saying. They'll try and rope you in with their long tongues, and they can do ranged damage to you by spitting at you or by shooting exploding balls of acid. The best way to deal with these guys are to deal damage to them over time and to keep your distance. Don't worry about trying to kill them immediately, because one clip of your upgraded Strife isn't going to do it. You're going to have to shoot them for a while to kill them, so my best advice is to do it over time. This is a specific instance where having an extra gun from an extra player might come in handy. I think that the fact that Ross and I did this together made it a little bit easier than if I was trying to do it alone. It's also important to note that using your special weapon can do big amounts of damage to them, and this is a good way to get rid of them quicker. However, one special weapon charge doesn't always kill them immediately. If you don't know how to use your special weapon, you activate it by pressing left bumper and right bumper at the same time on Xbox, or L1 and R1 at the same time on PlayStation. The last piece of advice I have is to use the resources that are available to you. You get a special weapon, you get 4 elixirs, and you get a pack-a-punch weapon. As far as selecting this special weapon is concerned, I've only used the Hammer of Valhalla and the Scepter of Ra for this challenge. I think the Scepter of Ra is better when you have extra people playing with you because of its effective ability to slow zombies down and to do a ranged revive. The Hammer of Valhalla is nice because it is a way to obliterate huge hordes of zombies, but it gets you really close to the big nasty acid spitters and sometimes make you take unnecessary damage. I've also found that if you cook a grenade right, you can kill huge hordes of zombies, like 30 plus zombies with one grenade, so that's something to think about. The most important elixir to have equipped is the Burned Out elixir. This elixir causes nearby zombies to burst into flames when a zombie hits you. This can get you out of a few sticky situations, and I would recommend having this activated at all times. Another elixir that will come in handy is the Anywhere But Here elixir. This one will instantly teleport you to a random location and knock nearby zombies away to keep you safe. Keep in mind that I'm only recommending elixirs that are available to you at level 1. That's when I did this challenge. It was one of the first things that I did. I just tried to see how long I could go in the starting area. So there might be better elixirs once you get to be a higher level that I haven't had access to yet, so keep that in mind. Lastly, you get 1 free self-revive. Don't waste it on a time when a teammate could come save you eventually. This is a last resort type thing, so when you're trying to get this achievement with others, make sure you save that self-revive until the last second, until you absolutely have to use it. As far as playing by yourself, you only get one, so don't waste it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you haven't already, or if you're interested in seeing videos of the same type. And yeah, make sure you check out my links in the description. I'll link my Twitch channel. Go leave a follow or follow me on Twitter or Instagram, whatever you guys desire. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.